Hello, my friends. This is the ASMR Nerd, and today we're back in Forza Horizon 4. I played a bit of this, actually, the demo, a couple of months back. Went for a relaxing drive through the British countryside, and I quite enjoyed that, and it seemed like many of you did too. I just finally picked up the full version of the game, and I thought it would be fun to do another one of these. So, as you can see, it is a little bit rainy right now, which is kind of nice. It is the fall season, so the landscape looks a little different. The road conditions are a bit different, and the weather is different. And I've got a new car here. This is a Porsche Cayman GT4. So, without further ado, let's get inside the car. And I've got my old wheel and pedals and shifter here, 8 shifter. So let's back up here and let's go for a little drive. There will be some sounds from the controllers, hopefully not too jarring. That's the word I guess I'm looking for, hopefully. Just some nice clicking in the background. There we go. This is harder than it might seem. I don't know what I just hit, but anyway, I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. So there's obviously a bit of water on the ground here. Alright, let's get off the gravel. Onto the road. This is going to be a chill drive. I'm not going to be going too very fast at all. I'm going to try and keep the engine at fairly low RPMs. And I would like to go around this lake that we see up ahead of us. I cannot recall the name of this lake. It's visible on the map, but it doesn't much matter, does it? It's quite lovely though. And so we're going to take a cruise down through, I think the town's called Ambleside. And we actually went there. Whoa, hello. Okay, alright. Some aggressive drivers out on the streets here. No surprise really, we ran into some of those, not physically, although it was a close call in our last video. So let's hang a left up here and see if we can get over to the lake there. A little cruise, an evening cruise through Ambleside, and then drive along the lakeside. There you go, welcome to Ambleside. Please drive carefully. Yeah, well, we already know. We already know that the AI drivers in this game are a wee bit aggressive, aren't they? I do love the seasons as a feature in this game. I've only seen summer and fall so far, but they are both really, really beautiful. I'm hoping we can find our way to the lakeside. As a matter of fact, we did try it last time, but because we were playing the demo last time, it didn't let us go very far along the lakeside. But now, with the full version, that should be fixed. And I'm also hoping it will be generally free of interruptions. But the game does tend to like to bombard you with all kinds of... Let's go over here. Is this a good choice? I don't know. We'll find out. It tends to like to bombard you with all kinds of notifications and updates and new events and all those kinds of things. Alright, I'd say we're going the right direction here. Ambleside looks like a sleepy little place. Not a whole lot going on here. I can hear voices in the pub over there. I am not very used to driving on the left-hand side of the road, as I explained in my previous video, and as you might be able to tell. But I'm doing the best I can. Trying to follow the rules of the road in a game that's not really about following the rules of the road most of the time. I've also got my engine sound for my car turned down pretty low because it can get a little bit jarring sometimes. It seems like the other cars are actually quite a bit louder than my car, which is a little strange, but I will say this Porsche has a very quiet cabin, even compared to the Audi I was driving previously, for instance. Oh, that's not what we want at all. This kind of looks like highlands almost. These hill slopes. One thing I noticed playing the demo previously was that you tended to see a lot of the same kinds of cars on the street again and again. This time, now that I'm playing the full game, I'm seeing lots more diversity in the types of cars on the road. And there are a lot of cars in this game, let me tell you. It's overwhelming, actually. Should we go for a pass here? Let's go for a pass. Probably be fine, right? These guys are just going really slow. Let's go again. I know passing isn't super chill, but I don't really want to be stuck looking at the back ends of those cars for the rest of the drive here. One thing this game seems to do really well is lighting. Different times of day, different weathers, they look spectacular. Well, there's a race that we could do up here. In fact, a race that I did. But we're not going to do that right now. Because racing is not super relaxing. It's getting darker as we come down into the valley here. Forest all around. I like how the lights by the houses are lit up as well. Makes them look very cozy. I would actually be into some nice hard rainfall. Could have just poured right now. That would be kind of nice. Bet you it would sound nice on the car. We had a little bit, just a wee bit of rain at the beginning there, but that seems to have subsided into a relatively clear evening. You can see the village ahead is all illuminated. And yes, I am still using my H shifter. Some people took issue last time with me using an H shifter for a vehicle with paddle shifters. That's okay. I enjoy using my shifter. This wheel that I'm using, Logitech G25, does have paddle shifters on it, and the game does support them. But what was that? Oh, some jerk here. That's what that was. Wow, that was so uncalled for, buddy. He got no chill in his Nissan. Some people last video also took issue with the fact, should we hang a left here? Mortimer Gardens. Yeah, let's try that. Ooh, that was a close call. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what Mortimer Gardens is all about. Took issue with the fact that I'm driving a left-hand drive car on left-sided driving roads as opposed to a right-hand drive car. Oh gosh, this looks like a racing circuit maybe. Perhaps this was the wrong place for us to come for something chill. But we'll just keep poking around, we'll see. Anyway, there are, in fact, let's go up this way, a little gravel road, see where it goes. There are, in fact, many left-hand or right-hand drive cars in this game. I'm not using them. But I do have, for instance, a Subaru unlocked that is right-hand drive. So there's a good variety of vehicles. And by a good variety, I mean an overwhelming variety. Is that the same guy? Is that the same jerk? No, the other guy was in a Nissan. It also said easy over the other guy, but maybe that's just their, difficulty. The game is an online game, and you can do just kind of free driving. Yeah, this really wasn't the right idea to come here. This is not a good place for my Porsche. Should figure out how to get out of here. Oh, that's a nice sound. Driving over the planks. Oh my goodness, there's a ramp over here. We could do a jump. But we won't. Don't actually have any idea how to escape this area, so guess we're stuck for now. Let's go this way. Yeah, let's hang a left. At least this way we get some nice gravel sounds. Buddy. Oh dear. That was my fault. I was on the wrong side of this dirt track. Learned my lesson. Gosh, this place is extensive. and confusing. Let's get back on some pavement here. Got a little bit of rain coming down right now. Why don't we take a peek at the map? Maybe that'll help us get back to where we want to be. Alright. So it looks like if we keep bearing right and then hang a left, we can probably get out of here. Alright. Let's try that. Derwent Water is the name of that lake that we were driving along. Oh boy, that was a close call. Some kind of monument up here. I think we can probably get out. Yeah, if we follow that guy. Is that what we want? Let's just take one more look. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Or maybe it's just up here? At this roundabout. Yeah. Yeah, it'll probably all get us where we want to go. But let's hang a left here. If I made a terrible mistake. Oh, I did. That was totally wrong. We're just gonna go round and round in circles. Derwent Gardens. No, it was Derwent Water. Mortimer Gardens. I don't know. Gosh, it's gonna be morning time by the time we escape. Okay. Over this bridge. Probably. And maybe another left. No, I think if we keep going straight, we're good. Oh yeah, look at the road up there. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to create our own route out. Alright, here we go. Things I would never do with a real Porsche. Okay, good. We're good. Look at that gorgeous sunrise, though. After a little escapade through the Mortimer Gardens there, we'll get to witness a lovely sunrise. Calm down there, Beamer. Oh, there's where we went in the first place. Alright, well, let's carry on by. We've got new things to see, new horizons to explore. Forza Horizons. You see what I did there? Nice little house off to the left there. You can buy houses and property in this game. In fact, the game gives you one right off the bat, basically, or very close to the beginning. Which is kind of nice. Well, look at that, some kind of big bridge up there. Wonder if we'll get there. It's probably a little too far away. Yeah, that guy's called Easy too, I think. Oh, we're about to splash through some water here. It's louder than expected. I like the way the game does distance. It's like layers it. Gives a real sense of depth to the atmosphere. Look at that. Beautiful. No, maybe we will get over to that bridge. As I said previously, this is my first Forza game. actually. I've never played any Forza game, Horizon or Motorsport. And I'm just so blown away by the attention to detail with the cars, the sheer number of vehicles. It is overwhelming. It's got to be hundreds of all different kinds, different makes and ages and styles. You can drive hypercars, you can drive Honda Civics, you can drive all kinds of sort of historical or like retro cars, you can drive muscle cars, pretty much anything you can imagine. These cars have been lovingly recreated in this game, and the sheer volume of customizability options. You can tweak so many settings of each and every car. They have impacts on the performance of the vehicle. You can change the aesthetics. Like, there's some incredible things that players have done with like wraps and liveries and paint jobs and stuff. You can share that stuff. It's a very pretty river down here to the right, isn't it? And then you can do, there's so many kinds of events. The diversity of events is remarkable. I like the wetness on the road. It looks really believable. Gorgeous light coming up the valley here. This is a really pleasant little drive. If it wasn't for all the other jerks on the road, you know, this would be super chill. Hopefully it is still super chill for you. Look at that sun coming up over the hillside. Look at that car. This is an ancient racing car. I am no gearhead. I am no car fanatic, as you guys might have noticed. I like cars, but I'm not super knowledgeable about cars. I just admire them as cool pieces of engineering and art in some cases. Wow. That was another BMW, wasn't it? Something. Beamer drivers, aggro. I don't know. Just stunning graphics, though. Never have I played a game with such lovingly crafted vehicles where I just want to go into the garage mode and look at the car from all the different angles, you know, just see the work that's been put into it. And then these environments are just something else. We've been cruising behind this guy for quite a while. Ooh, check it out. Is that a Lambo? Nope, that looks like a Jaguar. Like a 90s Jaguar. Again, I'm not a big car guy. You guys can correct me in the comments if you like. It's a misty morning. The mist hanging over the fields. You know, even when recording, oh, what's this? Let's go right. I don't know what's right, but Express North Rail Yard and Lakes District. let's go this way. I don't know if this is going to take us back through where we just were. Or somewhere else, but... Oh my gosh, what is that thing? There's only one way to find out, though, where we're going. So let's go. In addition to all the street cars and stuff, there's... Ooh, that was a McLaren F1. Going very fast. There's lots of rally cars and off-road vehicles, like weird buggies and jeeps and all kinds of bizarre creations. I know I said it before, but overwhelming really is the word to describe this game for me. I've just got a small handful of cars so far of hundreds, what looks like hundreds of potential vehicles. And I can't wait to drive them all, try them out. Oh, got some twisty windies here. Is this the same guy? This is the same guy we were behind before. Oh look, here's another place we can buy. Croftdale Farm. Player house. Might have to come back here and check it out. It's a very nice looking setting. That night felt very short, didn't it? I feel like the night was over very quickly, but this dawn is lingering. Like I said, I've got it set to offline mode right now, so I don't have other people coming in and harshing my groove. But it is all an online game if you so choose. Alright, let's pass our friend here, right over the top of this hill, very safe. Around this blind corner, very safe. Oh, we've got a little mini up here. Look at that. And some kind of, looks like a, I don't know, Fiesta maybe, or Focus ahead. Roof rack. Ooh, that looked like a Dodge Viper. Just cruised past. Also really impressed with the way the handling feels differentiated between different vehicles and also different driving conditions, like the off-road dirt racing tracks definitely feel different than the street racing stuff. I don't know if we're coming down into some sort of village here or what, but we'll find a nice place to pull over and end our drive here in the next few minutes. So I'd like to hear from you guys if you would like to see more of this, maybe with different cars. You can leave a comment down below and let me know what car you'd like me to drive. There are many, many options. Just name one. It's probably in the game. And maybe what seasons, if you'd like to see some winter driving, some more fall, or what areas of the map, if you've been playing the game. Oh, I can hear a train. I don't see a train, but I hear a train. Oh gosh. Almost part of a massive pileup. It's a good thing I had a safe following distance there. Let's, okay, I'll let these guys sort themselves out. The damage, I think when you're out in the open world, is purely cosmetic. Although there is an option in the difficulty settings to make the damage non-cosmetic in races, for instance. Gosh, that wasn't safe. These drivers. The big joke on the other video, all the comments. Oh, was that a saline? Might have been. The big joke was that this is just how people drive around here. The insanity that is these AI drivers is somewhat realistic. I don't know. I've never driven this part of the world, but yeah, I just don't want to stop, really. This is very pleasant. Of course, the game can be very white knuckle as well when you're actually racing. But, Ambleside. Oh, we're on our way back to Ambleside. Isn't that where we started? Yeah, it can be very tense when you're actually racing, but of course, when you're driving like this, very chill indeed. Mortimer Gardens. No, I think we'll skip Mortimer Gardens. Already spent our time there. This looks like a orchard to the left, doesn't it? Mortimer Gardens that way. I wonder what Mortimer Gardens actually are, like in the real world. But I do not know. Perhaps one of... Oh, okay, alright. Perhaps you can comment below and let me know what the Mortimer Gardens actually are. Oh, birds. Lots of birds. There's also sheep in this game. I've noticed that the sheep are very good at not getting hit by the cars. Remarkably so, actually. And look, all those hot air balloons over there too. That's the direction of the Horizon Festival site, which is the whole premise for this game. Oh, was that another McLaren I just saw pass us? Perhaps another F1? I wasn't really paying super close attention. Alright, I think it's time to find somewhere. Let me pull over right here. This looks nice, doesn't it? Ooh, okay, alright. See how it is. Very good. Alright. Put her in neutral there. Change our view here. Take a little look around. There we are. Yeah, this Porsche I have in sort of a matte racing green. I like it. This was one of the player made liveries that was available, or paint jobs. Lovely lake in the early morn. Alright, my friends, well, thank you very much for joining me for this relaxing drive, mostly relaxing drive in the British countryside. Don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know if you'd like to see more of this kind of video, and if so, what kinds of cars would you like me to drive? What areas of the map? What seasons would you like to see? Alright, thanks again for watching, and I look very forward to seeing you all back here next time. Bye for now.